Hello everyone and welcome back. As you can see, I've got my bucket of wine up here on the counter. It's been about a week since we've made this, so now it's time to transfer this into this. This is my carboy. I own four of these, so I make a lot of wine. No, just kidding. So it's time to transfer the wine into its secondary, which is the first carboy. And I say first because after it sits in here for about a week, maybe two, I'm going to transfer it into another one. I've got four of them, so transferring them is no problem for me. And the reason I want to transfer it a third time, or I should say a second time, into the third vessel, is because we'll find some sediment along the bottom, which I will show you, which would be down here in the bottom of the bucket. Let me bring this over, and I'm going to actually bring the camera over and show you what my wine looks like right now. All right, there we go. Nice good shot of it. I've been moving it around, so I might see a few little bubbles there, but otherwise, that's it. That is our blueberry pomegranate wine. Okay, so what we're going to do is, first of all, take my siphon. Now, I have already sanitized this equipment. Cleaned and sanitized, ready to go. And I usually have this sitting down in the sink. It's not 100% necessary, but I figured it'd be better for you to see it actually go in and what it looks like. Now this, take my siphon, this is a really nice device. It makes siphoning so easy. And basically you really want to try and keep this hose right down to the bottom, so you don't really have a whole lot of bubbles, if any at all for that matter. And then you start the siphon, just like that. Now I do have, I usually hold this up so it's not always touching the bottom. If there's any sediment on the bottom, I don't want the siphon to pull any of that up. There's a cap on the bottom of this that sits about this high, and basically the wine gets pulled up and then down into that cap and then up this tube. But to help keep the sediment from coming up here, but I've seen it. Now the reason this is it actually stops is because it's at the same level. If I have this sitting in the sink, which I'm going to move to now, it flows through rather nicely. Just going to get it started again, pull it all the way up, get her going. And there she goes. Now she'll fill right on up. As long as you don't take it out. I raised it up too high. Yeah, it's almost halfway done now. So now it's flowing through nice and strong, and it's filling up quite a bit quicker. So yeah, it does help to have it lower. I just wanted you to see it fill a little bit, and so you can get a visual, on that. Here is my gallon of wine. And what I do is I need to attach an airlock and I'm just going to pour a little bit of this, it's been cleaned, but I still want to pour a little bit of sanitized solution on it, just in case. We're going to put this in here. I'm going to put a little more water in here. Take a little bit of just water. A little bit of water. Fill it up some more. As it continues to ferment, you'll know that the wine is still working. It's still continuing its process because you're going to see bubbles appear up in here. And when you no longer see either it bubbling, or in my case, I've gone and I keep it into a lower on the floor in a closet, and once in a while I'll look at it and I actually see a bubble or two in the water. Then I'll know it's still kind of doing its thing. But the more time goes by and the more you transfer this, the less of that you're going to see. And you want to make sure this is done, that all this bubbling is done before you bottle it. As for now, we now have our 1 gallon of blueberry pomegranate wine in its second stage. It's going to sit here for, like I said, maybe a week, maybe 2. When this is finished, I will make another video and show you the finished product. Also, when I do see an amount of sediment on the bottom, I will make a video on that too, just to show you what you want to look out for. And basically, by looking at that, you'll know when to change it. You don't want it getting a sediment that's sitting up like that thick. You just want a thin, a little layer on there, a little thin layer, and then you know you want to clear it out. I mean, you can let it set for a while. It's not going to ruin your wine, but the best wines come from a well-maintained wine. So you want to clear every couple of weeks or so, and let it set, let it settle, let the sediment come down to the bottom. A couple of weeks later, clear it out again. You may end up doing that 3 or 4 times or more. I've had wine that's been ready to drink in 7 days from the starting point. So you never know. I will do a hydrometer test on this in about a week. I could have done the one now. I just, what the heck, I'll wait a week. So we'll see what the alcohol content is in 1 week, and hopefully it should be at least halfway down to where it needs to be, and then I will transfer it a second time. From there, it'll sit for at least another couple weeks, and we'll go from there. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. If you liked it, please subscribe, comment, like. I'll put information on my Facebook on there. You can join my Facebook as well. So until next time, see you later. Have a good day.